So your Halloween project is our project for this week, and it is a little harder than the rest. So I'm going to give you 2 weeks to work on this one. So it's not due Friday like it normally would be. It's not due till next Friday. Okay. So if you look over here, there are certain things that you need to do for this assignment. The first thing you need to do is pick the kind of thing you want to fly. And there's a couple of rules about how you're going to pick it. It has to be something that has wings that move. Okay. So a bug with wings that move, a bird, a dragon, a flying squirrel. I have more ideas down here. A pig with wings, I've seen kids do, a Pegasus, anything that has a body and it has separate wings. These things do not work. Airplanes, helicopters, spaceships. They don't flap their wings, so they do not work. So it has to be a bug, a bird, a dragon, flying squirrel with like wing arms, pig with wings, Pegasus, something that has wings that move. Okay, that's really important. Up here are the things you need to have for your assignment. So it's at least 5 layers. That's normal. It's going to be 50 frames. Please make sure you're putting 50 frames in. A lot of you are putting 10 frames and getting points taken off your projects. 50 frames minimum. And then it should be resized to 200 by 200. A couple weeks ago, we set the default to 200 by 200. So if you set the default, you don't have to worry about that. But I would check it just to make sure. So 2 weeks is when you have your project. It's going to be due on the middle of November. Here are your ideas. It's super important that when you start drawing your bug I'm just going to say bug because mine's a bug. I do a fly. You have to have the body on one layer and both wings on different layers. And that's super important to get your project to work right. And here's an example of what mine looks like. Okay. So I'm going to go to Pixel. If you can't ever find Pixel, it's always up here at the very top of every direction page for our projects. Make sure you're logged in. That's always super important. If it says sign in, you're not logged in. Make sure you sign in. You're going to go to create Sprite. I'm going to go to my gallery just because I already have one set up. It looks like my computer is super slow. So this is the one that I did. And for day one, I just want you to set up your background. Okay, so if I'm just going to pick one of these old ones. So this is my period 2's example. So so far, I have a wall, the blue, I have the cabinets, I have a window, and I'm just going to put a plate on there just so I can have close to 5 layers. So I'm going to just put we'll do a white color plate. Okay, my own layer, and do a plate. I'm going to fill it in, and you can put like fruit or bananas or something on that plate. It's up to you. Okay. You're going to, before you do anything, check to make sure it's 200 by 200. I already started drawing because I already know that. And then you're going to save it as flying, and you're going to save it to your gallery. Okay. I'm going to go open my other one with my actual bug on it. The first day, all you're going to do is get your background right. So I have my wall, my window, and technically all of this stuff should be in a different layer, but I put all of my window on one layer. Cabinets, plate, and then this is where it's super important. This isn't going to be till day 2, but you're going to have to draw your bug with his body and his eyes and his antenna all on one layer. And then the wings are super important, have to be on separate layers. So for day 1 on bug, just get your background done, make sure it's 200 by 200 and save it.